My father's dreams was for me to get an education and live a better life. Dignity make that dreams come true. Hello, my name is Khai Boih. I was born in the village called Tuitang, which is in Myanmar, Chin State. As far as I remember and what my mom told me, life was really simple until the soldiers stormed in. The military took men from our villages, forcing them into labors and carrying their stuff. So almost about 2 years, we lost contact with my father. We don't know whether he's alive or not. He managed to escape and flee to Malaysia. One day, my dad called and told us to flee as well because they had been taunting us for almost months. So I left my hometown when I was only 4 years old. And after a tired and a long journey, I arrived in Malaysia and I finally hugged my dad after almost being separated for 2 or 3 years. Life as a refugee wasn't easy in Malaysia. We have no rights, no education, and we do not have any legal work documentations. My father and my mother, my parents, they took on exhausting job so that they could provide and put food on the table for us and for us to get a proper education. I joined Dignity through a program called Empower a Child Sponsorship. I got proper education and my parents were really proud of that. It was 2022, August. My dad had a fever in the morning, but he still decided to go to work. No matter how tired or sick, he always put on a strong face. We got a call from the work and told that he was fainted. My father was sent home from work, and after about several hours, he vomited blood. We asked him to go to the hospital, but he refuses because medical fees as a refugees can be very expensive. And of course, we couldn't afford that. So my father said, I'll be just fine. Just let me rest for a while. He started to lose consciousness a little bit by little bit. A co-worker from my dad's work, he decided to drive us to the hospital with my dad. That time I held my father in my arms because he couldn't even sit properly anymore, and all his blood were also soaked in my clothes as well. So it was a very traumatic experience. And when we arrived to the hospital, the doctors tried to save him about 30 minutes, and they say there's no more heartbeats, we couldn't save him. His last words were, I'm tired, let me have some rest, or let me have some sleeps. Losing my father, it shattered me. Even during the funerals, people come and say to me, now that you lose your father, you have to take up more responsibility. It's just not about my life anymore that I need to take care of. It is about taking care of the family as well as eldest sons. At that time, my mom's diabetes got worse as well. So my sister, while she studied, she do some part-time job, and she became the breadwinner for our family. I wanted to quit school and start working and support the family and let less the burden of my sister. But I remember my father's dream was for me to get an education and live a better life. But if I quit school that time, I don't think I won't get the proper education that he always wanted me to get. So all of his sacrifice would be nothing. And finally, after all this long journey, I finally completed my IGCSEs. In the hardest time, Dignity was there. They support us with sponsorship, and this lessened our financial burdens. In Dignity, I have a safe community of support system. During those times when I release my dad or when I feel really lonely, my friends, they're always there for me. They're always there to support me and cheer me up. In the future, I want to continue my studies in A-levels and pursue a career in medical fields. and eventually become a doctor. Maybe I couldn't help my dad, but at least I could help the people in my community. Because ever since that day when I lost my dad, I always thought if I know a little bit about medicines, I could give him the care that he needs and give some more time and even save his life. They give me a chance to make that dreams come true, and it means a lot to me. I think it means a lot to my dad as well, and I will continue making him proud.